I'm Alex Traiman, and you're watching Jerusalem Minute, where we take you through the most important stories facing Jerusalem, Israel, and the Jewish people. While many seek to characterize the current war between Israel and Hamas as one specifically between Israelis and Palestinians, you can see very clearly by who's attacking Israel that the war is actually much wider. You have not only Hamas, which attacked Israel on October 7th, you've had Hezbollah firing more than 1,200 rockets, missiles, drones, unmanned aerial vehicles at Israel since the war started. And you've also had the Houthis from Yemen, which were previously designated as a terror group by the United States, that designation removed by the Biden administration, attacking Israel from the south. They are to the south of Saudi Arabia and Yemen. They have been firing missiles, including ballistic and cruise missiles, at the state of Israel, as well as drones, one of them hitting a school several weeks back in Eilat. Fortunately, nobody was injured in that attack. But in addition, they have been disrupting maritime trade in the Red Sea, which is one of the most traveled passageways for commercial vessels in the entire world. Remember, the Red Sea leads into the Suez Canal, and essentially all ships that are coming from Asia to Europe pass through the Suez. And the Houthis have been attacking commercial vessels inside the Gaza Strip with increasing frequency. A couple of weeks ago, Defense Minister Lloyd Austin was in Israel, and he announced that there would be an international force which would police the passageway in order to prevent the Houthis from attacking commercial vessels. The Houthis have persisted to attack, and just this week there was another attack on a MAERSK vessel, both missile attacks and attempted hijacking attacks. Here was a tweet that was sent out by CENTCOM, which is the force in the U.S. military which is in charge of patrolling the region. They write that the USS Gravely shoots down 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles while responding to Houthi attack on a merchant vessel. Today at approximately 8:30 p.m. Sana time, the container ship MAERSK Hangzhou reported that they were struck by a missile while transiting the southern Red Sea. While responding, the USS Gravely shot down 2 anti-ship ballistic missiles fired from Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen toward the ship. They note here that this is the 23rd illegal attack by the Houthis on international shipping since November 19th. And then, less than several hours later, CENTCOM again tweets out that Iranian-backed Houthi small boats attack merchant vessel and USS Navy helicopters in southern Red Sea. So again, on December 31st, the container ship MAERSK Hangzhou issued a second distress call in less than 24 hours, reporting being under attack by 4 Iranian-backed Houthi small boats. The boats, originating from Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen, got to within 20 meters of the vessel and attempted to board the vessel. The small boats fired upon the U.S. helicopters. The U.S. Navy helicopters returned fire in self-defense, sinking 3 of the 4 small boats and killing the crews. The 4th boat fled the area. So this is a major escalation in which you actually now have the United States shooting down vessels of the Houthis inside the Red Sea. The Houthis have claimed that they will retaliate for the defense against their aggressive action. And the Secretary of Defense in the United Kingdom, Grant Shapps, who's part of the international mission that the United States put together to police the area, Shapps said in the UK Sun this week that, quote, "Those terrorists who are disrupting trade in the Red Sea are drinking in the last chance saloon. We cannot allow one of the world's key waterways that serves global trade to be held for ransom. If the Houthis continue to threaten lives and trade, we will be forced to take the necessary and appropriate action." And a British government source told the Sunday Times that this statement was a, quote, "last warning," and that if the Houthi attacks continue, the response will likely be, quote, "limited but significant." And there are significant questions as to why the response will be limited at this stage. The Houthis, as mentioned in the first tweet, have committed 23 illegal attacks in addition to all of the missiles which have been fired at Israel. Many of those missiles shot down by the USS John Carney, which was stationed in the region. Many of them shot down by Saudi missile defense, some shot down by Egyptian missile defense, and of course, several shot down both by Israeli missile defense and Israeli jets, which were scrambled to the area in recent weeks. So significant escalations on the part of the Houthis, yet another one of the Iranian proxies that has been destabilizing the region and attacking Israel since October 7th.